so I'm not a great builder. I think we can all agree with that, but this one is kind of on another level of weird. I saw this picture on Pinterest the other day and I was like, I want that in The Sims. So it starts off with me using the terrain tool for the first time. Never used it before. I mean, if you know me or my videos or anything about me, then you'll know that I'm actually kind of a Sims noob. I mean, I've played it quite a lot in the past 6 months, but until then, that's like the first time that I've ever actually played it. So there are a lot of things that I don't really know about The Sims. I remember at this point, I was just like, wow, this is gonna be great. I'm so excited for how this is gonna turn out. Everyone's gonna be so like, wow, what a different idea. And it just kind of gets weird. I mean, in saying that, I still kind of want to play in this house. Probably not on in a video or anything, but I kind of just want to see what it's like to play in it. The other thing that I think I should mention is that I make these outdoor, okay, so this is completely impractical. Aside from anything else, it's a completely impractical house. All of the stairways are on the outside of the house, and it's in Brindleton Bay, so it's like, you know, they're gonna get bad weather there. You don't want to have to go up and down stairs to your bedroom at the end of the night. You know, it could be like midnight. You've got to leave your house. You've got to go outside. This is probably an expensive house. Yeah, so I put a sim in there to test what it was like to walk around in. And for the life of me, I could not figure out how she got from the second level to the first level, not including the like basement level, which I'll make later. I just couldn't figure it out. And I didn't watch through this video because I had to go out. And while I was out, I couldn't stop thinking about how the hell the sim got from the... Anyway, that's not an interesting story. Basically, I did actually add another outdoor staircase from level 1 to level 2. I'm really good at storytelling. Anyway, what else was I gonna say about this? Yes, oh, I watched, well, since this is just the weirdest thing ever, the weirdest build ever, there's not much to say about it other than it's really bizarre. There are some elements of it which are very typically stuff that I would like in my house, like the first level when I go into the interior bits is like a very sort of like weird flow. So it's like got the kitchen and the living and the bathroom all in very close proximity. I'm just not really one for privacy. It's bizarre. I think it's because I don't have any children. It's just me and Alex. We're the only ones who live in this house. I just realized my hair is tucked into my shirt. That was kind of itchy. Anyway, I'm looking great today, aren't I? I like have picked at my skin and everything. You know what? The things that you don't need to know. So there you can see. I can remember exactly what I was watching on YouTube when I was making this part. Yeah, I just, for some reason, like to put archways and curtains or glass doors and curtains instead of normal doors for privacy. It's really bizarre. Hello, cat. He's really upset at the moment because I flea treated him this morning, so he's just like anger on legs. Anyway, oh, this is just a whole vibe, isn't it? I often like, once I get to this point where I'm like, yeah, I definitely have not said my thoughts in a concise way, I will just start over and start recording again. But you know what? I can't be bothered. You guys probably wouldn't know the difference because I'm always bizarre. So this is the voiceover you're getting today. And this is the first time I've used those couches. Don't think I would ever have them in my normal house, but I quite liked them in this. I go for a very monochrome style in all of my builds. I don't know if you've noticed, but you know, I don't know why I would try and make something, or I don't think I'm proficient enough in building to make something look good that isn't my style yet. Maybe in like 5 years. Every time I watch Evelyn's videos, I'm like, wow. Because she always talks about how she's a speed builder like really good, so talented. She does a lot of like builds that are very versatile and for lots of different play styles. And I just think that's amazing. Like, imagine having the proficiency to make something that you would never use, but you know is gonna look good. I don't know. I feel like that is the fault I had when I was in uni as well, because I studied design. I would often just make things in my own style because I just didn't feel confident emulating something else, and that is the reason why I got terrible marks and never became a designer, because it's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. But that is a story for another day. I don't think anyone wants to hear that story. It's not interesting at all. I've got these on ambient sound and I sometimes hear things. What are you doing? Are you causing trouble? He's definitely causing trouble. So yeah, as I was going to say like 5 minutes ago, I was watching Jenna and Julian's playthrough of Detroit Become Human while I was making this, and oh my god, it is so enjoyable. They are just... I love the way they are playing it. Like, they're not making any too rash decisions, except for one which just like hurt my heart, but I won't give anything away if you haven't seen it and if you want to go and watch it, because there are so many different, like, I think I watched Rachel's playthrough back when I was working for her because I had to edit it and I watched, oh yes, Call Me Kevin, because Call Me Kevin is just great, and when I realized that he'd made videos of them, I was just like, give me some of that. And then I watched theirs, and they're all just so different, and I don't know, I feel like all of them are pretty well-meaning for the story. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like, they're not trying to like mess with it. They're looking for good outcomes, and they've still all gone for different options. Given some of them were like a little more panicky than the others, like I feel like Jenna is very like, she chooses like the, I don't know, she just takes a bit more time, and Julian's a bit more like, this option. But anyway, I don't know. It's just interesting, and I was really enjoying it, and I'm so excited for the next one to come out because they're not all out yet. I think they're playing them on stream. So yeah, that's what I was watching while I was doing this. I really like speed building from that perspective because it's so relaxing. Like, I was not gonna make this into a video, but I just feel so embarrassed and like entertained by what the fuck I've made that I thought I'd show you. I mean, listen, it's really not that bad, but it's pretty bad. Like, there's just nothing workable about it. It's kind of like all of the elements of The Sims that aren't realistic, I put it into a house, you know? And like, it's just so like weird and clean, and I just really like the concrete, what do you call it? The concrete floor. And I just use it a lot, and I feel like no one would do that. And then I have a little half-hearted attempt at landscaping, as I always do. I think one day I'll get better because I do try it out a lot. Look, it looks like a face. It looks like a motherfucking face. I'm gonna have to bleep that out probably, or maybe I won't. These videos don't get monetized. You don't get monetized when you've got 30 viewers. Which, thank you. 30 loyal viewers, you're great. You're probably not all here. You probably left like 5 minutes ago. But anyway, I made a house with a face on it, and I thought it was going to be cool and artistic and awesome, but all I did was I gave my house a face, and I put the windows weirdly shaped so that the top doesn't have a frame, if you caught that. So yeah, that's great. I kind of made it for me. It's got a little art studio up the top because apparently I'm an artist. Not an artist. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. That was weird, and I will see you next time.